Miss Brooklyn and
Joey.
With YouTube Pilates, we are going to do an OOV workout today. Get your mat, get your OOV, and meet us. We're going to do a little bit more standing stuff, so just keep that in mind. I have socks off, so you have a nice grip on the OOV when you're working. If you definitely need those socks, do whatever you need to, but it definitely makes you slide a little bit, so keep that in mind. So get your mat, get your OOV, let's get started. So we're going to have the big part of the OOV. Let me give you my lingo. The big part, the valley, small part. Big part, valley, small part. Big part's gonna be facing us. Our hands are gonna be on our hips. We're like, I don't know, a foot away from the OOV, 20 centimeters if you have different things. I don't know if those are equal, but you got it. I want you to put one foot on top of the OOV, put the second toe in alignment with that OOV, and you're gonna jump the other foot back. If you need a pole, you need a broom, anything to help you with that stability, feel free. And you're just gonna watch us do it. From here, you're gonna lower yourself into a lunge. Make sure that knee doesn't go over that ankle, and then straighten that leg back out. You're gonna lower yourself into a lunge, and then straighten out. You keep going. It's an exhale as you bend. Inhale as you straighten. And you focus on your toes and knees are forward. You're forward wherever you are looking. And you honor that the entire way through. The back leg's gonna stay nice and straight. And then let the environment, if it kind of throws you off, honestly, seeing Joey is like, oh, because they see his balance challenge. That is like real life. People are going to be around you. There's going to be things that kind of throw you. Trying to find that sense of calm in whatever that environment you may be in. We got 2 more of these. Inhale, bend. Exhale as you straighten. Last one. We're going to bend it and we're going to stay. The back leg bends. It doesn't have to touch the floor and it straightens out. You bend and straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. You're more than welcome to have stability with a wall, a stick, a broom, a Swiffer. You're welcome, Swiffer. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Last one, and we're gonna hold it down. Do little pulses up and down with both legs moving. 8, 7, 6, comfortable breathing here. Pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and then we hold it for an 8 count. Nice and low. 8, 7, feel that shaky, shaky. 6, you got it. 5, nice and vertical with your core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself out of it. Go ahead and get out of the situation. Gather your thoughts. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself. And then you're going to get your other foot. The other foot's going to find the top of the OOV, the big part. Second toe is in alignment with that groove. The other leg jumps back in space. Be patient with your side difference. Your toes and knees on both legs are facing you forward. Hands on the hips. It's all about the front leg. You bend. Don't let that knee go past that ankle. And you straighten. Back leg stays straight. Bend. Toe and knee with both legs are forward. I have that heel lifted on my back foot. And straighten. If you have the flexibility to keep it flat, I would say do it. Exhale as you straighten up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Bend. Straighten. Couple more. Bend. And straighten. Let's bend it and keep it. Back leg bends and straighten. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. and exhale. That front knee, you're trying to keep that knee right over that ankle bed. It doesn't go more past it. Couple more, inhale. Exhale as you straighten it back. Couple. Last pass and you hold it. We do little pulses, both legs move. 8 and 7. I should say both knee joints bend. And pulse, pulse, pulse. And we hold it low, and then you hold for an 8 count. 8, 7, 6. Notice where you're looking, straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and get yourself out of the situation. Whoa, shake it out if you feel like it's necessary. Now, from here, pull your OOV back to the center of the mat. I just really want to do that to get space between us two. You're going to stand up on top of your OOV. Remember, if you need something to grab onto, do it. Try not to overthink it. Standing up on your OOV, on the big part, where your toes face the small part. Hands on the hips. Get tall and just be here. Now, if your pelvis was a bowl of soup, I don't want that soup to dump forward. I don't want it to dump back or any side. Miss Brooklyn Pearl. I want that bowl to be nice and even, nice and parallel to the ground, just like you would a soup bowl. Now the bottom of your ribs, I want them to be facing that bowl. Same concept. I don't want my ribs to go forward. I don't want them to go back, facing the bowl. Lower yourself down to a squat, reach your arms forward. As low as you feel like you can handle. And then you come up on an exhale. It doesn't have to be all the way low. I like to be realistic. If for whatever reason I was on the ground and I needed to get up, I need my body to hoist me up. So I like to squat as low as I can because heaven forbid I fall and I need to come up from this position. And that is at any age, at any stage. Exhale. Trying to work your knees together as you squat here, being patient with that alignment on yourself. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. We're going to go down halfway and hold it. Hands still reach forward. Reach them now up and over your head. Think biceps aligned with your ears. Small pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way tall, hands are by your hips. And then all the way down again. Arms reach up and over your head. All the way up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Let's do one more. And we're going to hold it halfway. We hold 8, 7, 6, 5, biceps are by the ears, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on. Very good. Come off your OOV. Woo. Turn it the other way, perpendicular to this. You're going to stand back up onto the big part of the OOV. Think the big part of the OOV is to the center of the mat. Oh, I can't see, it's easier because we all have different strengths. But find yourself standing, and it's a different work. To me, this is the snowboarder, skateboarder, surfer type of movement pattern. So just being patient with finding this. Just be for a little bit. Hands on the hips. Can we lift a leg in tabletop? Exhale as you lift. Bring it down. Then your other leg. You be patient with finding this. It usually takes about 1 to 3 passes for those little motor neurons, we'll say our brain, to be able to pick up on it. And the muscles that do it is trying to recruit more so you can find that stability. And then after those couple passes, you realize that you can do better. And then every time you come to practice, you just strengthen that brain of yours to get it done more efficiently. Exhale, lift, and now lower. The OOV is really good to me, as Pilates people have picked it up, because it makes you stay in the moment like Pilates does. You have to do these little micro movements to continue on with that balance. And it doesn't allow you to cheat. You have to work from your center of gravity in a proper alignment, which sometimes it's hard to get those little, I'm gonna say, bad habits out of you. This will knock you right off. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. 2 more. 1 more on each side. We're gonna lift a leg and keep it up. I don't care what leg you choose. Think this leg opens out to the side, and it comes back forward. Inhale as it opens. Exhale as you go forward. You keep it up, calm and steady in your world, and then let it match your movement, your breath. Our body likes to speed up to make it easier for ourselves because it wants to hurry up and get over with it. And we want to train ourselves for everyday life. I hope we're not running around crazy doing everything that we do. I think those lazy days, just kind of barely getting around, I want to train us for that. Our everyday life. A nice, calm, steady movement. We got 1 more. Bring that foot down. The other leg lifts up. You're going to open that leg out to the side and then bring it forward. Open out and then go forward. Open out and then go forward. Open and forward. Open. Forward. 2. Opening and closing. Opening. Closing. We only got a couple more in us. Open. Close. Last pass. And a close. Good. I want you to come out of this position. And I like how the OOV is just shifted to the front edge of your mat. And then once it's at the front edge of your mat, I want your hands to be on top of it. They're going to be close together here, okay? You're going to walk yourself back to a plank and just hold on to that plank position. Let's shift ourselves to a pike. It's going to shift on you. Be okay with it. Find your plank. So a little plank to pike. But as you can tell with how this OOV is, it really wants to rock your forward and back, which that's where you want the stability. So you be patient with the only range of motion you can do with this. Inhale as you find your plank. Exhale as you find your pike. 1 more. Let's find our pike. And just hold this. Hold 5, eyes on the thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your plank. Hold this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop your knees down. Wide knees, butt to the feet. Find a little rest position like this. Good. Come up. I want you to turn your OOV, big parts facing you, and it's gonna be on one side of your mat. You're gonna have one hand on top, the other hand on the ground. Walk yourself to a modified plank. We're gonna do push-ups. So if you wanna do a full-on push-up, it's your choice. We're gonna do 5 of them. Elbows are gonna go out to the side as you lower. Exhale, inhale as you come up. Exhale, down, inhale up. Exhale, inhale. 2 more, exhale, inhale. 1 more, inhale. Come out of it. You're gonna bring your OOV to the other side. Opposite hand on top, other hand's aligned with that one. Find your modified plank or plank. You find your push-up. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you come up. Exhale, inhale. Couple more, elbows wide. Inhale. Try to have that palm flat. Be mindful if it wants to lift. Exhale, inhale. I think we got 1 more. And inhale. Good, push back. I want the OOV to go right back to the middle. Both hands on top. Same thing, modified or full plank, your choice. Push-ups, wide elbows, inhale up. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. Exhale, inhale. Inhale. 1 more, leading with our chest. And inhale. Find a little rest position here. Gladly. Very good. Okay, so I'm gonna have this OOV now to the back edge of the mat, and I want the small part to be facing me. Small part's facing me. I'm gonna sit in the valley. Some people call this the saddle. Choose your lingo. Okay, now from here, I want your hands on top of your knees, sit up nice and tall. Shoulders are right over those hips. And you have that balance from left to right going a little bit. Just be okay with that. Just hold. Can we lift all 10 toes? Can we spread them? Drop them down. Lift them, spread them, drop them. Lift them, spread them, drop them. Lift them, spread them, drop them. Lift, spread, drop. Lift, spread, drop. Lift, spread, drop. 1 more. We lift, we spread, we drop. Try to keep that spread and grab onto the floor with those toes. Hands go back behind our thighs, round our spine back, and then find yourself somewhat nestled onto the OOV. From here, reach your arms out, palms towards each other, come up a couple inches, and then go back down. Exhale up a little bit, and down. Exhale up, and down. Exhale up, and down. Exhale up, and down. Exhale up, and down. Can we lift a leg in tabletop here? Can we bring the leg down? Other leg. And then down. 1 leg. And down. Keep it going. Think the thigh pulls close to you. The thigh lowers. That knee joint kind of is just along for the ride. Lift. Exhale. 1 more on each side. Hold it. Come up like we were just doing before, and then lower back. Stay nice and rounded. It's a little lift in that round position, and then round back. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. 1 more. Inhale back. Keep it back. Lift a leg in tabletop. Can we come up here? And inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Couple more. Two. Last one. Both feet down. Give me the same movement. And back. And back. One more like this. Other leg lifts. Same movement. Lift. And back. Be patient with yourself. And back. Continue. Two. Both feet down. Round back a little bit more, about mid-thoracic bra line if you had one come up. And then sit up tall. Let's do that again. Round back, mid-thoracic if you had a bra line there. Exhale, come up. Okay, one more. Back. And then exhale. Now from here, extend your legs. Feet are almost mat width. And then from here, interlace your hands back behind your head. Sit up nice and tall. Now, we're gonna lean back with a long spine, but the further back you go, the more your chin tucks to your chest. So you start to lean back, your chin tucks to your chest, and then when your back hits the OOV, you round your spine and you roll all the way back. Be patient with this flexibility. If you need to scoot down the OOV to support your head, do it. Lift your head to your chin. And then you exhale, round up nice and slow. You fold over your legs. You sit up nice and tall. And then we continue with what we were just doing. You lean back with the diagonal. The further back you go, the more your chin tucks to your chest. And then when you can't handle it, you round your spine and you roll back. Our neck pull in our Pilates world. Your head tucks to your chin. This is an inhale. A long inhale. Exhale as you round over, nice and smooth, same speed everywhere. You fold over. You inhale, sit up nice and tall. You lean back. The further back you go, the more your chin tucks to your chest. You round your spine, and then you roll back. Let's do one more. It's the inhale still as you lift your head. Exhale as you slowly curl up. Folding over. Inhale, sit tall. You lean back. The further back you go, the more your chin tucks. You exhale, round, roll back. Let's stay here for a second. Reach your arms up and over your head. Think bend your elbows towards your rib cage, and then reach your arms up and over your head. It's an exhale here. Inhale as you bend towards your rib cage. Exhale as you reach your arms up and over your head. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. One more. Bend. Exhale, reach. Keep the reach. Turn your palms towards one another. You reach your arms to the ceiling. Lift your head. This is an inhale. Exhale as you slowly curl over or roll over in Pilates. Fold over your legs in this rounded position. Your arms are parallel to the floor. You round yourself back. This is our exhale, bone by bone. Once your shoulders hit the OOV, the arms start to move and you drop that head back. It's just still inhaling, or you're still inhaling as you lift the arms in your head. It's a lot of work here for the exhale to lift our body, so find that movement, find that proper breath so it helps you. Folding over, arms are parallel to the floor. Round your spine back. Here's our exhale as we start to move our spine back on that OOV. Reach your arms ahead. This is inhale. Still inhaling as you lift the arms in the head. Exhale as you round over, bone by bone. Inhale, start to go back, and then exhale. Nice and controlled, and then you stay. Give me big arm circles. I don't care what direction you go, I just want them big and nice and calm. Big circles, calm circles. We are going to reverse our circles, nice and calm and slow. Letting that shoulder joint open up, joints open up. Letting our nervous system, reminding our nervous system that we're in a safe environment. We're doing this to ourselves, so it knows that it's safe. Really needs to, our brain needs to tell it that. Good, reach your arms up, lift your head up. So we're gonna round ourselves and come out of this position. And then sit tall once you're in your C-spine. Good, okay, I like your OOV how it is. You are gonna turn around and face your OOV. And then you're gonna lay your body on the OOV. Think your tummy is gonna be on the OOV. Tummy's on the OOV. Rib cage is off of it. Tummy's on, rib cage is off of it. Your hands are down, your forehead's on your hands. Really turn your legs out to the side, like big time. Turn those legs out to the side, big time. I want you to honor that. Lift a leg up, long leg, lower. Other leg lifts, and lower. You continue. I want you to feel that you were balanced. We got a busy downtown where we're at right now, so forgive the noise. Exhale, lift and lower. If you need to scoot more forward or back, do so. We are right here by this liver and a big pump for our lymph system, so we got a lot going on as far as where we're pushing with this OOV. So trusting your body, no pain, no pinches. If you need to scoot more forward or back to make it work for you as we alternate our legs, do so. It is an exhale as you lift that leg and an inhale as you lower. Couple more. Keeping those legs really turned out. Now from here, the intention is good enough. Lift both legs and then lower. Sometimes it feels impossible. Lift and lower. Exhale and lower. Couple more. I'm sure if for my male people, if you need to protect the jewels, move things around, do what you need to. No pinching, no pain. 2 more. Last pass. Good, keep it. I want you to keep your legs really turned out and lowered. You inhale, lift your eyes, lift your head. You push into the floor with your hands. Honor that. Find a little back extension. You can straighten your arms out all the way if you want. And then exhale, lower. Trying to honor those legs extremely turned out. Keep it up. Inhale. I'm locking that SI joint, which in turn I'm going to say is going to be a little protection. That's why I want your legs super turned out like this. Inhale as you lift up in that back extension, however high you can handle. Exhaling as you lower. Let it match your breath. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And just stay. Trying to keep those legs turned out. Because that's a lot of work sometimes in itself. Remember I said that SI joint, sometimes we just are really tight in our joints, period, especially in our pelvis, where that thigh bone is. Trying to honor this big of a range of motion, keeping it turned out, and keeping a calm nervous system is working itself. Let's turn onto our side. Rotate onto a side, doesn't matter what side you choose. A hip is going to be in the edge of that OOV, or in the valley. A hip is in that valley. And then from here, I want the bottom leg to be forward and stable. And the top leg is going to be aligned with your body and lifted up hip height. The top arm is going to be rested in front just for stability. Bottom arm is right underneath that shoulder, elbow is. Lift this leg, lower it. Let's do a big range of motion. Exhale as you lift, inhale, lower. As you do this, let's have our toes and knees forward wherever you're looking. Exhale. When I say forward or back, I always mean in your own direction that you're looking when I cue. So think this big range of motion, but trying to honor that alignment with the leg, because if you turn it out, of course you'll have big range of motion, but that's not what we're working. I want these nice side leg muscles to be working while we're in this neutral, because our legs should be neutral when we're moving. It's how we walk, how we should be walking anyway. Let's do one more. Exhale. Align it with the hip. Bend it into tabletop, point the ankle. Flex that foot as you kick it out, exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, flex. If it's too much to think about what the ankle's doing, don't worry about it. You are just bending and straighten this leg, trying to keep everything else neutral in your body, stable, still. Bend, exhale, flexing that foot as you kick out. Inhale, bend, exhale. Two more, bend. Last one. Bend it back in, keep it, it's hovering over the other leg. You lower, doesn't lower all the way, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lower, lower. Keep this up. I love Sideline Series on this OOV. I feel like it really works and honors that lateral line, the side of your body, how our muscles are grouped together. It really honors holding that and stabilizing enough where you're working there in the proper center of gravity. Lower. And it makes you burn a little bit more. That's why I like it. Lift it, keep it. Now knee turns down towards the ground. You bring that knee down towards the other knee and then kick that leg out to the diagonal. Knee to knee. Exhale, extend out. Knee to knee. Exhale. A lot to ask of that hip. Exhale. I point as I bend the knee to knee. Exhale, I flex as I kick. Notice how you're holding your upper body. Notice where you're looking. 2, not judging your body for what it reacts and how it works. Doing what you can. Good job, lower it down. We're gonna go to the other side. Do what you need to do to get to the other side. I'm gonna do a little flipperoo so I can keep facing you. Look how cute she is. Isn't she the cutest little baby? Other than when she's being naughty and wanting to bark at people. But you know, we all have our thing. It's just a little vigilant. Okay, so you're laying with your hip in the valley. Bottom arm is aligned right underneath that shoulder. Bottom leg is nice and bent. The top leg is aligned with our hip. We lower and we lift. That top arm is just resting on the ground in front of us for a little bit more support. And we're doing whatever range of motion we can do while keeping that neutral alignment throughout that entire leg. Now, we got lots of bones in this leg, and sometimes our bones have a mind of their own, and they like to rotate and do something else. So trying to think about all of those bones, the femur, that thigh bone, that tib fib, those lower legs, are trying to stay forward. And you're trying to be mindful of what they like to do, because it doesn't just happen here. It happens everywhere. Good, couple more. Exhale. Really pushing away with the floor from the bottom arm. I like to call these our armpit muscles. Those armpit muscles are engaged. My anatomy people, I know they're not called armpit muscles, but you know what I'm talking about. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. 2, lift. 1 more. Lift. The leg aligns up with your hip. You bend the knee in. You exhale, extend it out. You think point the ankle as you bend. You flex the ankle as you kick out. Some people say a pointed foot, but again, you know that anatomy that's coming from your ankle. And then flex. You try to stay stable everywhere else in your body as you're moving this leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, kick. Inhale. Exhale. How you doing back there? Inhale, bend. Exhale. Last pass. You're gonna bend this knee in, it's aligned with the other leg. You think you lower this leg, exhale, you lift. Now here, really trying to honor the stable body. Your hips are facing you forward. They don't open out to the side when you do this. Keep them forward and then honor whatever range of motion you can do with that. Exhale, lift and lower. Exhale and lower. Exhale. Couple more. Ooh, shaky, shaky. Gotta love it. Maybe you might notice this OOV makes you work a little harder on your side work. I'm sure you do. One more. Now, hover it over, the knee drops down to the other knee, internally rotate. You kick it up, exhale out to that diagonal wherever you can, and then lower it back down. Exhale. Inhale, bend in. Exhale. Find that internal as you come in. Exhale, kick, you flex if you can think about it. Inhale in. I know that body's working. You're doing great. Even though the OOV kind of knocks you down and doesn't feel like you're doing great, it's good. It's good for the ego. It's good for the body. We need to know that, you know, we're not strong at everything, and there are some muscles in our body that need a little of attention. Sometimes we have bad habits, and they like to skip over those things, so we're not aware of it. Not when the OOV, oh no, no. It will show you. Exhale. Last pass. My butt feels like it's gonna fall off. It won't though. Come in. Okay, now from here, let's come off of this OOV. I want you to be facing somewhere, wherever you want, the prettiest view. Well, since I'm gonna face the prettiest view, I wanna see him. I want the OOV to be facing you. That OOV to be facing us. We're gonna sit on it, barely. Like right on the edge where you wanna slide off. Like you're at a slide and you're like, I'm not gonna slide off, but you're really close, that's where I want you. Now, reach your arms forward. Right on the edge. Let me just clarify this. If you're looking down in between your legs, you might see the tip. It just kind of depends on our own length, but we are really, really close. Now from here, round the spine, roll back all the way down. Arms are reached up to the ceiling. Yeah. One leg lifts up to tabletop. Bring that leg down. Other leg lifts up to tabletop. Lower it down. You keep this up. Marching our legs, letting it match our breath, finding the calmness in our soul to make this happen. Exhaling, lift and lower. Lift. Think it comes from the thigh, and that knee joint is just along for the ride. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. One more on each side. Lift. And a lift. Glue your feet together. Glue your legs together. Open the legs out to the side. The soles, the bottom of your feet touch each other. The elbows find the ground. Your hands are on your ribs. Lift your knees up about 3 inches. Keep it. Just holding your legs in this space. Taking big breaths in, feeling your ribs lift up and down as you breathe. Lift your knees up another inch. Hold it. If your body starts to shake, allow that body to have a little shake in it. I'm trying to find that element of release in your own body. Just holding, finding that nice relaxed breath. Lift those knees up another inch. And see if your body wants to start shaking, and allow the shake to happen. Don't veer away from it. And if they really start to shake, I want you to honor that. Allow it. Sometimes it's our brain starts to overthink like it always does, like its job is to think, but we also have control over that brain and say, chill, and allowing our body to find the release. Our body is very smart. It knows what it needs to do. Just holding. Again, those knees aren't really draped open. We have that element of work. And then I want you to see if you can naturally find a shake that's happening in those legs. Just a little natural release. We're not going to be here that long, but a quick way to try to calm down, especially in that back pelvis. I was working that SI joint when we were on our stomachs. So trying to solidify those muscles on the other end of it, the front edge of it, to work, maybe release more. Can we lift our knees up a ½ inch? And again, if your body wants to shake, allow it to. Sometimes the more you practice this, the more your shakes happen. You can get there faster. And if it's not happening, don't overthink it. Just holding. It's an element of fatigue that I want to get you in. Listen to our local whistler. Good. We're in a downtown setting. It's fun. And feel that energy. Good. Lift the knees up a couple centimeters. We'll say a ½ inch. Can you lower those legs a couple inches? Trying to get different muscle fibers to pick up here. Now, I want you to open those legs and just let them relax. Maybe they can open up a little more than they normally open up. Now, just really slow, rock side to side, and notice if your nervous system likes to rock fast, one, it's okay, be aware of it, but I want you to do your part in knowing that there's really not that many environments that we need to be moving quickly. And I'm going to say it's really not safe on our body to perceive things to be like that. And you learn how to rock slow. Tuning our body where we're in a safe environment. And like being your own parent. Being your own guardian. Of realizing that that's not good and safe for you in the long run. And trying to rock nice and slow and calm, like you were rocking yourself. And calming yourself back down. Try not to think about yesterday. Don't think about tomorrow. Be here. Go to wherever you deem the middle is. Feel like gravity got even heavier on those knees and just let them maybe relax more. Tell your body you're in a safe place. Tell your body thank you for everything that it does. Trying really hard to be authentic in who we are. We look at ourselves in the mirror, be grateful for that authenticity that we hold in our looks. I would say if we took our skin off, we all look pretty much the same underneath the skin. Like pretty much the same. So just this element that we have to look so different. It's a beautiful thing. Try not to judge yourself when you don't look like other people. You don't want to. It'd be so freaking boring. God. Be grateful for the eyes you have, the hair you have, the body shape that you have right now. Trying to be healthy, be whole, be safe. Truly love ourselves. Rock off the side of your OOV, get out of this position, and just push it out of the way, and you're gonna lay on your back. And then let's bend our knees in. Keep those knees bent in. You just want to shorten that nervous system a little bit. Let's cross our arms over our chest. And then let the knees pull into our body. So our nervous system, so pull those knees in towards your chest. Our nervous system, and then do a little baby rock, really slow, really calm, and it doesn't even have to be big. Our nervous system is like a grape, like a bunch of grapes, that one cord at the top of the grape, and all those grapes are hanging down. And sometimes gravity makes those grapes pull too much. Sometimes our tight bodies pull it down too much because we just get stuck. And sometimes our nervous system needs to shorten up so it can remember that it's okay and safe, especially in your own mind, telling your body that it's okay and safe. Now bring your feet flat down. Keep those knees bent. Keep your hands close to your body. Close your eyes if you feel willing. And I want you to tell yourself that you love yourself. Please mean it. Tell your body that you love your body. Please mean it. Tell your body you're going to do your best to honor it. Please mean it. Take a big breath in. Blow out anything that does not serve you. And then you can sit here however long you want. I'm going to sit up and just end this a little bit. You sit there and lay there if you like. I really appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. We appreciate you joining. Thanks for joining our little family. We call this OOV, it's a date. I'm going to say he's going to take me on a date after this because that's what we're doing. Thank you. That was a nice hard workout, plus a lot. I feel really calm, plus a nice relaxation. Like, love, subscribe, comment if you want any other material out there. I'll do my best to provide it. Thank you. And peace. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your life, and I hope to have your energy back with us next time.